Are you in the market for a great budget laptop? Check this out. Hey tubers, it's Ben the Curious Consumer, and I might have the best budget laptop for 2018 so far this year right in front of me. This is the Teclast F7 notebook. It does sport a full 14-inch HD display that outputs 1920 by 1080. It is an IPS display. It's got a full-size keyboard, which is reinforced with metal, a metal bracket on the inside, so minimum flex. It is a breeze to type on this keyboard. This computer weighs about 1.23 kilograms, so it's a very lightweight laptop. It's about 13.5 millimeters at its thickest point, and it is a tapered design, so when I show you what this looks like on the side, you'll see it's thicker in the back, goes thinner towards the front. The speakers that are inside the unit are located in this area here, where the vent is also located, so the sound bounces off the display and back to you. It does sport a 2-megapixel camera here on the front. It has 2 microphones here on the front, so it definitely grabs your sound. The processor that powers this unit is the Intel Apollo Lake processor series. It is the Intel Apollo Lake Celeron N3450, which has been used in other laptops in the past, and it is a beast of a processor. It has a burst frequency of 2.2 gigahertz. Its base frequency is 1.1 gigahertz. It is made with the 14 nanometer process, so it is a low power consumption processor. So you can get about 10 hours of mixed use on this laptop. The battery lasts quite a long time, and about 6 hours of video playback. So if you're watching any of your YouTube videos, you can probably get about 6 hours. It's got a 9th generation HD integrated graphic. It is known as the Intel HD 500 with a burst frequency of about 700 megahertz. So you can do light gaming on this laptop. It does come packed with 6 gigabytes of internal RAM. It does have 64 gigabytes of eMMC storage. It does also have 2 full-size USB 3.0 ports. It does have dual band Wi-Fi at 802.11ac. It has a dual microphone output, Bluetooth 4.0 support, and as well as a micro HDMI port. So let's take a look around the unit. As you can see here, the full-size keyboard. The power button here is right next to the delete or backspace button. I don't really like that being a part of the keys. I'd rather have it up top. If I'm typing, I'd hate to hit that button by accident, put it in sleep mode, or turn it off for that matter. But the keyboard, again, the travel feels great. The mouse pad is big, I do like that. And as you can see here on GearBest.com, this laptop is very budget friendly. You're talking about $324. I've seen this laptop as low as $250. I did do some benchmarks here. I did the regular Geekbench test benchmarks, and as you can see here, it did get a single core score of 1371. And a multi-core score of 4212. So it's a very decent and capable machine. Taking a look around, as you can see here, there is no branding on the front, which I really like. It is made of all aluminum, so you definitely feel it. I really like these shiny edges here, which are very similar to the chamfered edges that you had on the old iPhones. On the back side here, there's the hinge, and the hinge is a very tight hinge, which I really do like. It's definitely supportive, but you're probably not going to be able to open and close the laptop with one hand on the desk like this. You are going to need a secondary hand to do that, so the hinge is pretty tight. Taking a look around the sides here, we'll start on the left-hand side here. You see you have an indicator light right here, micro HDMI port right here, USB 3.0 full size right here. It does normally come with a dust cover, which I took off so I could use the USB 3.0 port. So on the right side here, it does support micro SD, and here is the other USB 3.0 port. I left the dust cover on there so you can see what that looks like. A headphone jack and your power port. On the bottom here, you'll see there is the Teclast symbol. The screws that are on there are basic Phillips head screws, so you could get into this without any specialty screws. Here's where it supports that extra storage. You just remove the screw there, and you have an empty slot here that allows you to get in and put in that SD expansion, the 2242 drives that support the M.2. And that is the laptop there. Let's open this bad boy up and see what's on the inside of the laptop, and I'll be right back. All right, so got the screws off. I took the little door off here for the M.2 drive, and let's get a look at the inside. You don't have to worry about anything attached to the back here, so you don't have to worry about any extra cables that you maybe have to take off. But let's take a look at the inside. So inside here, really good construction. What I really enjoy is this right here. This heatsink is going to dissipate a lot of heat off of that processor, which is, it's a fanless design. So this computer is completely silent. So there is no way to upgrade your RAM here. I know there are some reports online of people upgrading the RAM. At least I don't see any points where you can upgrade it. I like to see this. The battery is large. It's taking up a lot of space, which means that you're going to get a decent amount of power out of it. I do see here with that M.2, you might be able to go with a bigger size because there is a screw here. So if you were to take a Dremel and Dremel this piece out, you could stand to fit a bigger M.2 drive here. Unfortunately, when you put the back cover back on, you won't be able to get it out. You'd have to take off the entire back cover in order to do that. You can see here there's metal on the back, which is underneath the keyboard, which is why the keyboard feels so good to the touch as far as pushing it down. There's no play there, so really good typing experience. But that's the internals of the F7. Well, that is it, guys. That is the Teclast F7 notebook. Some recommendations that I would make on this. It is a great budget laptop. Definitely for the price, you get a lot of bang for your buck on here. One of the recommendations I would make is think about any external expansion, maybe USB drives, USB hard drives, or even these portable SSDs. These things are awesome. Check those things out. Also, I would probably recommend upgrading that internal storage. With only 64 gigabytes that it comes with, I would upgrade the M.2 drive. Again, it's the M.2 2242s. You can find those online, and I will leave links to all the stuff below for you guys to check out. You can get those on Amazon for, I think, $89 for 256 gigabytes right now, and cheaper if you wanted to go lower sizes. But I would definitely recommend upgrading that. But for the price of what you're getting, the quality that you're getting out of this product, hands down a great value. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me. I am Ben, the Curious Consumer, and if you found this review helpful, give us a big thumbs up. Let us know what you think your favorite budget laptop is in the comments below, and if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. Once you subscribe, don't forget to hit that little bell down at the bottom. It notifies you guys anytime we make a new video. And as always, guys, stay curious, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.